Step into our Minecraft library and see what story awaits behind the portal today.
One sunny day, Alice and her sister went out for a walk in the fields. They sat down by a tree, and as her sister read a book, Alice got very bored. Suddenly, she saw a white rabbit that was in such a hurry. She was so curious that she went after him. The rabbit ran through a hole in a tree trunk, and Alice followed him. Suddenly, she found herself falling in a very deep well. After a very long time, she landed and saw a long corridor in front of her. She walked down the corridor, and at the end she saw a room full of so many locked doors where the white rabbit disappeared. She saw a little golden key on a table that fitted a small door behind the curtain. She opened the door and saw a beautiful garden, but she couldn't fit through the door. Alice noticed a bottle on the table next to the key. She took the bottle and drank it. As she drank the potion, she began to shrink. But she realised she had left the key on the table, which was now out of reach. She then noticed a cake on the ground which said, "Eat me." So she did. She grew and grew, so large that she was far too big for the door. In her frustration, she began to cry. Because she was so big, the room flooded with her tears, and Alice was washed through the small door, where she saw the white rabbit again. The rabbit asked her to bring him his gloves and fan from his house. Alice went to the rabbit's house and found his gloves and fan. She saw a bottle of potion on the table. Alice was curious, so she drank it, and suddenly became so big that animals around the house started to throw stones at her. The stones thrown at her turned into small cakes. When Alice ate those cakes, she started to shrink and ran out of the house as fast as she could. However, she was upset as she was now so small. Alice decided to walk into the forest, and on the way she saw a blue caterpillar on a mushroom. And she asked the caterpillar, "Oh caterpillar, what can I do to get back to my normal size?" The caterpillar said that one side of the mushroom would make her grow and the other side would make her shrink. By eating the right side of the mushroom, she grew back to her normal size. Alice continued to walk down the path where she saw a cat with a big smile. She asked the cat, "What is your name and where does this path lead?" The cat said, "I am a Cheshire cat, and this path leads to the Mad Hatter and March Hare." After the little chat, the Cheshire Cat slowly disappeared, starting from his tail, and only its face remained. Curiously, Alice continued down the path and found the Mad Hatter and the March Hare having a tea party. When they saw Alice coming, they opposed, saying that there was no space available for her, but Alice said there was plenty of room. The Mad Hatter said if she wanted to stay with them, she had to answer a riddle. He asked Alice, "Why does the crow look like the desk?" She asked him, "Why do you think it does?" He replied, "I don't know." Alice got annoyed at their stupid jokes and decided to walk away. Alice continued to walk, and on the way she saw a tree with a door. She found a golden key which opened the door to a beautiful garden. Alice was very surprised to see that in the garden were the guards of the Queen of Hearts, painting all the white roses to red as their queen didn't like ripe roses, and all the guards looked like playing cards. Right at that moment, the queen came into the garden and invited Alice to play croquet. Alice was shocked to see hedgehogs used as balls and flamingos were being used as croquet mallets. Suddenly, there was a fight between the players. The queen got upset and she cancelled the croquet party and headed towards the court. At the court, there was a trial. The Ace of Hearts was accused of stealing a pie from the Queen's kitchen. Alice was surprised to see the White Rabbit. He yelled from his seat, "Call the first witness!" The first witness was the Mad Hatter. He started to talk in riddles and no one could understand him. Then the rabbit called for Alice to take the witness stand. The Queen of Hearts asked Alice to tell her everything she knew. "I don't know anything," Alice answered. The Queen yelled. Seriously? You don't know anything? Off with her head! Alice started to run. Suddenly the King, Queen and all the playing cards started to fly towards Alice and became a big whirlpool of cards. Finally, with the leaves flying all around her, she found herself in the field once more. Her sister called out to Alice to wake her up as she was in a deep sleep. When Alice woke up, she realised that everything was a dream. She said to herself, what an amazing dream that was. And then the sisters went home for some tea.